Hello, and welcome back to Animal Crossing, where today we are saying goodbye to Canberra here. So, if you did watch my last video, it was me walking around and trying to kick someone out, and eventually Canberra did, I don't know if she volunteered to go, however, she wanted to go. So, yeah, she's going now, and we're going to be looking for perhaps a better suiting villager for our cottagecore island of Bramble. So I have 100 tickets on me. I'm hoping it won't take this many, but I do have a little list I'm going to work with, so I'll let you know who they are once I meet you at the airport. Okay, and here we are. So it is the very next day and the plot is open. So let's see who can find the very first island. So, as always, I will be looking for Maple since she is my dreamy for this island. However, I've also included a couple of the top picks from some of my suggestions. So, I'll be looking for Sylvana, and I think I'll be looking for Poppy also. As well as, like I still want Molly, I still wanted Melba, maybe even like Weber and Henry. But first of all, I need to see who this is because it's either, I think it might be Gwen, but I always get these two mixed up, so it is Gwen, finally. That's a great start. I at least got the name right, and it's quite a nice penguin too. Just not one for me and not for this island, so let's keep going. Also, I should probably mention, if you did watch my last video and you left me a comment, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. It actually did help me quite a bit when I was trying to decide a few things for my next build. Anyway, this is Dom, and he is quite a cute looking sheep, and I think he wouldn't look too bad at all, honestly. But he's not on my list, and I've not really considered having him. I believe he is actually a jock, and a very cute looking jock at that. He might actually look adorable on Cupid, since he has these sort of like candy cane horns. So maybe. He's very bright and his personality is quite strong as well. Not just because he's a jock, but with the contrast of the look and the personality. So maybe not a Bramble villager, maybe a Cupid one. It would also be incredibly too soon to end a villager hunt, especially for a character I didn't even include on my list. Right, what is your name? Are you Bitty? Are you Bitty? You are. I'm not a big fan of you, Bitty. Oh, my computer just have a pop-up. That's going to be in the way. I'm just going to ignore that. Sorry. Yeah, Bitty, I'm not a big fan of you. You're okay, I guess. Very, I don't know, I think it's the hair. I think it's the hair, because, I don't know what else it could be, but it must be the hair. Okay, and here we are at our first bamboo island. It's looking lovely and bright in the summer. So what do we have here? We have Bam. I'm pretty sure on the name at least. Hello. You're very bright and colourful. Definitely not one for Bramble, but maybe we'll have you on Cupid at some point, because he is very cute and one of my favourites from when I first started playing. I think I had Wild World was my first video game of the Animal Crossing series. Okay, and we have a cliff, I guess, which means I must have my ladder on me. I didn't realise I'd brought it with me. I do tend to drop them off when I know I'm going to do a villager hunt, but I guess I just forgot since I did this kind of on camera, and it's Candy. I think your name's Candy? Yes, I think you're the only one with this really bright pink and peppy looking mouse. And the blue ears as well, very, very Candy inspired in fact. So unless there's a name there that I'm not recognising, like a reference there. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the mice, and I think that one's okay at best. So, a bit of old news, but I've been thinking about the new Switch that's been sort of like announced. It's not really been, there's not a lot of information there. I believe that is Bubbles, so I'm just going to turn around. And there's a lot of rumours floating around. I can't imagine we're going to get a Animal Crossing game at release, but I actually wouldn't be surprised if they announce a new game, maybe in the next Direct. And by announce, I don't expect they're going to be showing us a fully fledged game. I don't even expect any gameplay. I would maybe at best hope for a title. You know how they did with New Horizons, they kind of just really teased just the title, and then it was sort of like coming at some point in the next few years. That's kind of, you know, at most what I would expect to get. Are you Elvis? You are. Hello. I'm not interested in you, but I'm glad I got the name right. Okay. Yeah, so I think if they did a title, that would really help give us an idea of what to expect for the new game. But I wouldn't expect anything more than just sort of like that. They've been doing a lot of collaborations recently, obviously with like the Lego and then the aquarium things, which me and Tofu have been considering going to. So if you didn't already know, they did a aquarium collaboration. I think it was in America first, and it's coming to Europe, and so it's coming to England, and there are in a few different cities. So me and Tofu are considering going, and which one we might want to go to. Are you Cube? Are you Cube, or are you like? I don't think you're Puck. I think Puck has a hat. Hello. You're Chabwick. You're the new one. Okay. My bad. Sorry about that. Do you always have those headphones on? I don't remember. Oh, do you have the weird belly button? Is that who you are? I just can't see it right now. Maybe. But yeah, we were thinking about maybe going to, I think maybe the Birmingham we were talking about, since that's about 2 hours away from where we are currently. But we need to look more into that, unfortunately. The logistics, where it is, if we're going to drive, that kind of thing. And yeah, if there's anything interesting there, we can then almost report back and see if we, you know, if we enjoyed it. And we quite like aquariums anyway, so it wouldn't be too much of a waste just to go for the Animal Crossing. Hello, Mitzi. You are lovely and adorable, and I love Siamese cats, so you would be very tempting to bring back with me, honestly. But I will resist. I will resist because I have my list. However, if you would like to turn up in, like, say the last, I don't know, maybe like 15 tickets, perhaps I won't say no if you turn up later. I'm also interested to know what you guys think, if you think there'll be a direct, if you think there'll be any sort of like hint of any Animal Crossing there, or if you think it will just be a rehash of more of New Horizons, if they're just going to say like the new Switch is being released and guess what, this will be compatible with that game. And I kind of doubt they wouldn't, since it's such a popular game, especially when it first released. That is Zell over there, and as lovely as he is, and as lovely as all the deer really are, I'm going to leave him behind. I already have 2 deer in Fauna and 1 in Eric, and I really don't need a 3rd. So let's keep going. I'd also want to know if you guys are planning on getting the new Switch as soon as it drops, like as it releases, or if you'd be waiting to see what release titles they have first before making that decision. And who is this up here? Oh, what is your name? I don't know, because I'm thinking Madonna. But I know that's not your name. What is your name? Monique. I'm sorry about that. You are lovely with that, you know, little beauty spot and all that makeup and stuff. Very showgirl. But yeah, are you guys interested in getting the Switch as soon as it drops? Or are you going to wait a little bit first? I think we will probably just go ahead and bite the bullet, since I can imagine they'll be doing a Animal Crossing release eventually. Although it wouldn't surprise me if it's like a year or 2 after the release of the new Switch. Of which there are a lot of like price ranges that's been sort of like thrown around. And some of it's kind of expensive, but it's all kind of speculation, so who knows. Hello. So I really wanted Drago when I had Coven, which was actually yeah, on my other Switch, and he just never turned up. And I think this is the 2nd time I've seen him since I deleted that island, which is really kind of sad, but that's also the way it works, unfortunately. So even though it's just rumours, I think the sort of like speculated price range is somewhere between £300 or £400, or I think it's like $350 or $450. Another penguin, and what's your name again? Tex. I don't know if that's right, but I do know that I don't want him. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn around and go straight back. But just speculation, just rumour. It does sound quite expensive, but I do think I will want one regardless. And for the two of us, for me and Tofu, that is going to be quite a lot of money. So we should probably start saving already, just in case it really is sort of like at that upper limit. Oh, it's Meringue! I would definitely take you back with me on Cupid. Hello, I'm on the wrong switch. Maybe I should have started that villager hunt first. I do plan on doing a villager hunt directly after this one for Cupid. So you're going to get 2 villager hunts back to back. And it wouldn't surprise me if I get some of the characters that are like the ones I want for this switch, I get on that hunt, and the ones I want for that hunt, I'll get on this switch. Other than that, I suppose I'm looking forward to the new Pokemon announcement. I can't imagine I'll do any recording of that on here. I might do just like the first, like, I don't know, hour of gameplay just to see what people think. But I can't imagine I've got too much crossover in terms of, you know, I guess Animal Crossing fans, Pokemon fans, but I actually do enjoy the series regardless, so I might just buy it for myself if that doesn't work. Hello Marcy, I'm sorry for ignoring you for so long. I just didn't want to get too carried away with my trail of thought and forget where I was going with that. But yeah, I think there's a couple games that are going to be announced. I know they've been working on a ZA game, the Legends game, sorry. And then maybe a new generation as well. So, speaking of other games, since I'm, you know, talking about that right now, I actually have started playing another game, just casually, just for myself, in my spare time, when I can, some Stardew Valley. So, I have been enjoying that. Hello, what is your name? I've been avoiding speaking to you because I need to think of it. Boots. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're a jester, it just is Boots. Okay. Hello, you're certainly not what I'm looking for, so I'm gonna carry on. In fact, you know, I might even consider picking you up for my other island as well. But alas, here I am on Bramble, looking for Maple instead. But yes, I've been playing a little bit of Stardew Valley, and I haven't played in a long time. I've actually only really played Animal Crossing for like the last 2 years, if I'm being honest. I've not played a lot of anything else at all. I believe that is Louis, so I'm just going to turn around and go to the next island. But it has updated an awful lot since I last played, and it's awfully fun. I've enjoyed it. Maybe I could do one on camera, but I don't know how many people would be interested in that, so I'm a little bit reluctant. It is sort of similar to Animal Crossing in a way, and by that I mean both are sort of like casual, you know, gameplay videos. They're not very like, I don't know, they're in that same sort of genre of roleplay games. It's another gorilla, there's so much rocket. Okay, I'll keep going. But yeah, maybe you should let me know if anyone really is interested in that. I have been playing and thinking about what I could do if I was going to do it on camera, but mostly I suppose it's just for a bit of a change of pace. But anyway, back to this villager hunt, and we are at another bamboo island. Will Bam be here this time? No, it's a squirrel. It's not the one I want though. Hello, Sheldon, I think you are. Hello, you're quite cute. Perhaps I would have considered you if I didn't already have 2 other squirrels on my list, so hopefully one of the other 2, you know what, if Marshall turns up, I'd probably take him as well. So maybe one of the 3 will turn up, and I'll consider taking one of those back with me. You know, I really do love this game, and I do hope they announce a new game soon. Even if it is just a title or just a little teaser, I would love that so much. Octavian, hello. I'm not even going to speak to you, since I definitely don't think you really suit my island at all. Even though I do quite like him, I like his design, but not today, unfortunately. However, I do think there is a lot of room for improvement when it comes to this game, so I think they could do a lot with this game if they decided they wanted to do something, use it almost as a base. Oh, and that's is it Tybalt? You are Tybalt. Yeah, I would love to see a little bit more. I think the actual game is lovely, and I do love how much you can do now, but I do want more. I want more customization. Especially for things like the town hall or whatever it's called. I'm gonna say community centre, but that is definitely from Stardew Valley. I'm so sorry. But you know, like the airport and just those buildings, the museum, being able to customise them so they fit more in with your theme would be amazing. So that was a feature in the older games, and all it did was give you 3 or 4 different options, different skins, different sort of like colour palettes that allowed you to change those buildings, those key buildings, to make them look just as you wanted them. Anyway, that is Jitters. I'm going to ignore him. I'm not a big fan of Jitters, sorry. But yes, it would be lovely for you to do that. I'd also love if they did like little apartments on top of little buildings, like, you know, I would love a little apartment on top of, say, I don't know if it's like the town hall or something like that, but for like Isabel, like some living areas, or like the cranny, just so the boys look like they've actually lived somewhere rather than just in a back room or just laying down on the ground somewhere in the actual building. I just feel like it's so sad that these characters don't really have much of a life besides standing behind the counter, and they don't really have like any sort of like time for themselves outside of that schedule. Okay, so it's a duck, but it's not the one I want. Is that, I don't know if it's pate or pate. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'm pretty sure that's the duck's name. So I'm just going to keep going and hope for Molly later, because that would be brilliant. But yeah, it'd be lovely if they, you know, turned off the lights where they worked and they just seemed to leave that building and go to their apartment upstairs if it's on top of the building, or just to a place to, you know, have some downtime. It does seem like such a silly little thing, but I think it would really help with making the island seem just so much more alive. It would just make that much, a little bit of a difference, but I think it would be a big difference. Hello, Snake, I believe. Hello. Indeed, you are Snake. So I'm gonna keep going. I don't really know what you'd fit. You're very, are you kidcore? I don't really know. Let me know where you think he fits, but certainly not with my two picks, my 2 islands. But yeah, let me know if there's anything you would really love for a new game as well. You know what, I would also really love it if old characters that no longer live on your island could visit your island like tourists and just hang out sometimes in various spots. So maybe at like the museum or the cafe or shopping. It'd be so nice to see those characters again, but you know, not on a permanent basis, just to sort of like they rotate every now and again. You'll have someone new just wandering around, and you know, someone you can speak to and interact with and make it seem like they do live outside of this little world. And before I go, that was so late, I didn't even acknowledge her. Goodbye. I did actually do a video on a whole list of things I would like for a new Animal Crossing game, so if you are interested, that should be in my my library somewhere. Who is hiding behind that tree? Oh, it's you, Crackle. Yep, Crackle. Is it Spork? Is that your American name? I think it is. I think I was reminded last time that it was Spork. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Hopefully that is right. But yeah, I have done a video on this, quite a long, extensive video. So if you are interested, go and find that. Or if I do remember, I will try and list it down in the description below. But yeah, I think a lot of what I said back then still stands now. I did get some great suggestions, honestly, on what other people think would be great for a new game. Hello, Dora. I wasn't sure, so I just went ahead and asked. Another mouse. I've seen a couple, and they're actually not the worst ones, to be fair. But yeah, a few great suggestions. Like, I believe someone said they would like better placements for fencing, since they kind of go awkwardly in the middle of the square. It'd be so nice to be able to push it up against buildings or up against cliff faces, that kind of thing. So yeah. Okay, and here we are on the next island. I've not actually checked my tickets in a while. Oh, that's Sydney. I think. Hello? Did I get your name right? I did. I know there's a blue one on Yuka, and I sometimes get the two mixed up. She's really cute, and I was tempted to talk to her again. but I don't want to accidentally call her to my island. I would definitely take Melba. I would definitely take her on Cupid. In a heartbeat. I want her and Yuka together. That would be so adorable. But not today, unfortunately. And right before I climb up here, let's have a quick look and see where I am. So I am, I think, number 29, so almost to 30 tickets. Hopefully you didn't see who was up on that cliff. I don't think I did, so let's see who's it going to be. It's a monkey. Which monkey? Are you Monty? Am I making that name up? Hello. I wasn't making that name up. I'm so glad. You're okay. I mean, if your eyes weren't sort of like half lidded, I think he could actually be quite nice. Maybe he's someone's favourite. I'm sorry about that. I imagine you would come to like him quite a bit if you actually had him on your island. Because he's actually just fine, isn't he? So maybe that's someone I could consider at some point. Maybe not right now. So for those of you who don't know, I'm just not a big fan of the mice or the monkeys. I think the monkeys could do better designs. I think the mice are just a bit awkwardly shaped. I feel like they could definitely make the models cuter if they worked on them a little bit more. And this is a chicken. This is Plucky, in fact. She's kind of cute, but I don't really want her on my island. I think she's fine. I do quite actually like the combination of this this blue colour and her brown feathers look lovely. I just have never had a chicken before, and I've never really wanted one. So yeah, but I do actually think mice in particular could be really cute. I just think they're just a bit awkward. They're both round and sharp in a weird way. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but that's just my opinion. Okay, and since I've broken into the 30s now, I think I'm going to do a quick fire round of 10. So let's get that started. And the first one is Quinn. She's really cute, but I'm not looking for her right now. And next up is our first dupe, and it's Rocket. So no thank you once again, unfortunately. And next we have hiding here is Kit. Sorry about the angle, but this is what we're doing. And here we have the lovely Annabelle. It is Annabelle, I wasn't sure about the name. And over here we have Fret, the lovely Fret. Oh, he's really cute, I do like him. Just over halfway and we have another alligator, this time it's Ali. My second dupe, and it's Monty again. And my last three, and we have Kurt here. Second to last, and we have Vic. So finally, who do we have? And it's going to be Sid. So that is my quick fire round of 10, which means we've done 10. We've done 40 tickets total, I believe. Let's just double check that. So yes, so we're not quite halfway there, but we are getting there quickly. I think out of all of those, my favourite was probably Fret. However, I couldn't possibly bring him home. I already have too many dogs at home. I have got Bee, I've got Maddie, I've got Goldie. I don't even think I want to really keep Maddie, honestly. So fourth dog is too many dogs. Okay, so 60 more tickets left, so not quite halfway yet. No one fantastic so far, but who do we have here? It's oh, are you Egbert or are you Benedict? Is that right? Benedict. Okay, I knew you were one of those two. Well, I was hoping anyway. Once again, I've never had that chicken. I've never really had a chicken, so I'm not super up to date with their names. I just don't have a favourite of them. There's no one in particular I particularly like that much. It's a bit of a minor complaint, but I don't really know why the chickens are so large. I kind of feel like they should have been the same height as the ducks. Oh, here's a wolf. Oh, that's nice. So Lobo, I haven't seen a wolf since my first wolf. I'll say hello anyway, just because I really like the wolves, and Lobo is not an exception to that. I do like him as well. But yeah, I kind of feel like a chicken is just as big as a wolf in this game, if not just a bit bigger hitbox wise. So I just feel like they should be a lot smaller, like a duck. A duck would have been a nice size for a chicken. It's a shame, but I can't imagine them changing the models quite that much, especially like with a massive height difference like that. Maybe they could tweak them a little bit. You know, like I think the hamsters are just fine, honestly. They're quite cute. This is Graham. I don't know how Americans say it. Graham is how we say it in the UK. I don't. Is it Graham? Do they kind of ignore the H? Do you guys? I don't know. You have to let me know. I don't know if it's a very common name. I think Graham is kind of like more of a common name here in the UK. I know a couple, but I've not really heard of. Maybe I guess it's just famous people with that name. And moving on, let's see who we have on this island. Hopefully it's someone good. It's a bear. Have I seen a bear already? I can't remember. Is your name Klaus? Is that right? I will just double check that. Hello. It is indeed Klaus. I actually feel like maybe I have seen one, but I can't remember the name. He's not a favourite. I think he's Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar. Sorry, I don't know if I kind of like stumbled my words there a little bit, but I'm not certain on that. Either way, certainly not one for me. Not a favourite. I actually do think some of the costumed villagers can look quite clever, but I just don't really see how easy it is to integrate them into a you know, like a themed island so well, especially when you just have like one random like Julius Caesar, or if you just have one random Elvis or something. It's kind of difficult. Hello, Cephalobot, that's your name. I won't say hello since I'm pretty set on the name. It did take me a little while to think of it though, I will admit that. But today I've not done too terribly with the names. So although I don't particularly like the robots too much, I do appreciate that there's actually quite a few of them. So if you did want a collection of them, you can do that. In fact, I would actually love it if they did a lot more for that reason. So who are you? Are you Lionel? Are you Bud? I can't see your face. Oh, I'm leaning more towards Bud. Are you Bud? No, you're Mott. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mott. I just don't know you very well. I do actually think you're one of the more pleasant looking lions out of the lot. You're kind of cute. I don't mind you at all. Unfortunately, I don't remember your name, so that is unfortunate. Never mind, let's keep going. Okay, and let's see who we have on this island. Am I going to see him straight away? Kinda. What's this orange colour? Oh, it's Pudge. He's really cute. He's not quite cottagecore though, and he's certainly not my list. The sort of yellow, not yellow, it's more of a lime green, isn't it? The lime green, tips on the ears and the tail kind of make him difficult to place in a cottagecore. It just doesn't look quite right. I definitely see it as more of a, maybe like a kid core, because of those bright colours. I tend to think, just my opinion, that those kind of characters lean more in the kid core type. Oh, am I going to see someone? Type theme anyway. Let's see. I can see some feet. It's Prince, maybe. I think that is Prince. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm going to leave him there since I'm not really after a frog. Well, actually, it wouldn't be the worst. I wouldn't mind Henry. I would rather pick a Henry over Prince there anyway. Okay, and moving on to the next island, and who do we have on here? Did I see red? I did see, well, is that red or is that more of a brown? It's a reddish brown, isn't it? I think that's Rocco the hippo, because I think I get him mixed up sometimes with Roscoe, but that's the horse. So it's definitely the hippo. I'm pretty sure that's Rocco. Hippo's not really that cottagecore, so I think I'm going to leave him here. He's alright though as a character. I think he's okay. Not that it would make sense, but I actually think he'd be better in like a city core, or, you know, more of a rougher looking thing. Oh, it's Monique again. That's nice. I do like the cats. I certainly won't be picking her up. She'd also look good in like a city core, I think. Just a bit more of a modern setting, I think would look really nice for those two. Not that, you know, you'd find like a hippo in a city, but, you know, that's just how I feel like those characters would match. So far I've not seen many dupes at all. I've actually done quite well. Considering I'm like, am I halfway? I'm like, oh, yes, I am. So considering I'm like halfway done, I've not seen that many dupes at all. Here is a very lovely, is it Lucy? Is that her name? It is. she wouldn't be too bad at all. She's not on my list, and it is only halfway, so I feel like I can't really give up yet. But I would definitely consider picking her up if I saw her maybe in the later half. I have no idea what I'd do with her. But yeah, Lucy's quite cute, so is Gala. They could be cute. I don't know if I'm going to be getting Molly. I'd love to, but I don't know if I'm feeling it today, if I got the vibe that I'm going to be that lucky or not. I kind of have the feeling I'm going to end up with a character that I haven't really mentioned, and it's going to be someone like, you know, like Lucy or like Gala, or it might be like, I don't know, like Drake or someone like that. And I'm like, well, they kind of are cottagecore. They're not on my list, but I kind of, you know, I'll get towards the end of my my tickets and I'll be like, yeah, I can definitely see myself bringing them home. Anyway, it's lovely to see you again. Avery? It's been a while. He was on my my Witchcore Island. I said my Coven Island, but that made no sense. My Witchcore Island of Coven, and it has been a while since I last played on there. And I think he might have been one of my last villagers that I actually invited to my island. So I actually did really like him, even though he was kind of a filler. He ended up staying. Okay, and here we are. So who do we have on this island? I can see some white. It's another chicken. It's Goose the chicken. I'm very sure on that. He has a very nice simple design. If he was a bit smaller, like duck size, I think he'd actually be very cute. I don't know, I just find maybe the large chickens just a little bit intimidating. I don't know what really sets me off about them, maybe just that. And we have one of these islands because I still have my ladder in my inventory. I might have to dump it if it takes too long. So far, I'm okay, so I'll keep hold of it for now. Oh, I can see some blue. Are you Pierce? You are. Okay, I think I've finally managed to tell the difference between like Pierce and Frank and those characters. I've seen a couple of eagles now actually. I saw obviously Avery earlier, and before then I saw Quinn. Yeah, a couple of eagles. But I'm really hoping for someone cute today, so let's keep our fingers crossed and keep going. And I'm not seeing anyone at all. Oh, it's a sheep. Are you Wendy or Willow? I think you're... Are you Willow? No, you're Wendy. Is Willow the yellow one then? I always get the two mixed up. I did give it a minute to think about it. They're so cute, aren't they? I love them so much, the sheep. But I'm sorry, I don't love you that enough to get your name right. Oh, I've never had them though. I've not. I've only really had Stella, and she is honestly one of my favourite characters in the game. I should have started a list to see what characters that I have had in all of my recorded islands. I actually don't remember all of them because I have a lot of like random move-ins, or I did a few villager roulettes. I should probably do one soon actually, a villager roulette. They're quite fun. And just like, you know, placeholders or like the smug move-in or whatever, that I don't know all the characters, and there's a few characters that I kind of forget, like Hugh. I always take a moment or two to think about his name. This is Eloise. I'll stop dancing around her and leave. I'm pretty sure that's her name. Hopefully I didn't get that wrong. Let's go to the next island. But anyway, it would just take too long for me to actually write a comprehensive list of all the characters I've had in these games, because I've done like over 100 videos. It would take so long for me to go through them just to write down what characters I got. It would be so much work, and the more videos I do and the more villager hunts I do, the more I'll be like, oh no, it's even getting harder and harder the longer I leave it. This is Genji, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and leave him. Hopefully I got that right, yeah, because Snake was the pink rabbit in the blue suit. I get the two mixed up every now and again. You know, 100 videos is quite a lot of videos when I think about it. I know I've had this channel for, I think it's like 1.5 years, not quite 2 years yet. I think that's Winnie. She got the star on her head, she does. I'm pretty sure that's Winnie. So I'm gonna keep going. She's quite a cute horse. Not that I've had one before. Well, no, I mean, not that I've had her before. I have had a horse. That I'm certain. I've got Colton, and I had Julian as well. So I know I've had at least 2 horses on my list. But yeah, when you consider that some of my videos are like an hour long or an hour plus, that's an awful lot of hours I put into this game. Not that I'm not willing to do that again. That is Bella, and I think the name Bella is beautiful, and the mouse is not. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of mice, but she's probably one of my least favourite. Just because of how she looks. I'm sorry. But this is an entire game about judging characters by their aesthetics. She's not my favourite. Although it wouldn't surprise me if I had to do another 100 plus videos to eventually get the new game. Right, I think that's Truffles. I don't think that's Curly. I will check though. I think I tend to get the two mixed up when I don't see their faces. I just see the back of their heads. That is Truffles. Truffles is a girl. As I can tell by their voice. Not that I remember that when I see her face. She just comes across as very boyish to me, and I don't really know why. I just think Truffles is a boy when in fact she is a girl. So I just double checked, and there is no scheduled Nintendo Direct yet on the cards. However, they normally do one, so I'm still expecting there to be one eventually. This is Paula, by the way. It is indeed. She's the only one who kind of looks like this. Sort of hippie bear. Very cute if you're into that. She's okay. I don't know where I'd have her. Not on my island, I don't think. She's kind of cute though. I've never really had her though. But yeah, there is no scheduled Nintendo Direct yet. As of recording, we're running out of February days. So hopefully any time now, and we'll learn a bit more about the Switch 2. Hopefully you did see the little teaser of the Switch 2 that did come out officially. And it does look amazing. I am not certain about the Joy-Cons. They're like magnetic, sort of like connecting Joy-Cons. So hopefully they're fine and they're quite secure. I don't know about the thumbsticks. Hopefully they don't break as often as they do on the current ones. I think this is Annalisa. Are you Annalisa? Or are you the other one? Annabelle. Are you Annalisa? I got the last one right. I think you're Annalisa. Yes, you are. Because the other one I think was Annabelle. But that was a while ago now. So I'm sorry. I'm glad I did get it right though. I would love you on a Japan core island. How cute are you? You'd look great. But anyway, yeah, I'm on my I think 4th pair of Joy-Cons for this Switch. Obviously they're quite old now, but every year or so I tend to wear them out, and so need new ones. So I don't know if Tofu has mentioned this, but on his one of his Switches, he's actually worn down the thumb pads of the Joy-Con so much that there's hardly any surface left, and I have no idea how it's done it. It's the left one, so it's this one, the directional one, but my god, there's hardly anything left of it. I don't know how he's managed it, but that's probably going to need replacing soon. Anyway, this is Boone. I'm just gonna make sure that it's Boone. It is Boone. He's okay. I do like that he is a you know, like a very obvious monkey. A baboon. I assume it is. I'm not super certain on that though. But yeah, hopefully the new ones are a lot more sturdy, and they won't wear out so quickly. Okay, and here we are at one of these islands, so let me get my ladder out and dip the screen before running up here. But let's see who we got. Can I see any feet? Anyone good? It's a cow. It's Tipper. You know, out of all the cows, definitely a nice one. Definitely one of the better ones. Certainly would be fun on a cottagecore island, I imagine, especially with like a farm. Farm core, so much better, I suppose. Maybe I'll do that sometime, but not today. I also feel the need to disclose that, yeah, the thumb pad has completely worn off on the left Joy-Con of Tofu, and I've never seen him chew on it. I would just want to throw that out there, that he's not like a hamster or anything. He genuinely has worn it out just by playing the game so much. Tipper again, that's lovely, but I just wanted to throw that out there, that I don't quite fully understand it. All the rubber has gone. It's just like a sheer like plastic disc of a thumbstick. I'm looking at mine now, and I don't know how. I honestly don't. And swiftly moving on, let's see who we have on this island. It's Billy the forgotten goat. I'm sorry, Billy. Hello, how are you? He's quite cute. I actually think he would look fine certainly on a farm core island. He'd look really good as well. I'm sure there is like a list of ideal villagers for a farm core island, and I would put him on that. Him and Tipper, they'd look great. But anyway, I can imagine us playing this game for quite a bit longer still. A Spike is another rhino, not one that I'm looking for. I'm not looking for any rhinos. But still for a bit longer, and I'm still happy to play this game. I still do enjoy it, even though I feel like I do enjoy my like Stardew Valley breaks every now and again. And I actually have quite a few videos I do still need to record, so I've got this villager hunt and my other villager hunt on Cupid. I then want to do like a tester build on Cupid where I have a look for some codes, and I do some flowers, and I check various like combinations of items and things that I want to use for that island. And then what have I got to do after that? I've got to do a build on this island because I started doing one and then I didn't know what I was doing, so I ended up stopping. But that little bridge part that I've done, the land bridge, this is Bianca. Hello. I'm not ignoring you. I kind of are, but I'm not. So I've got that to do. And then maybe I'll consider doing like a little video for Stardew Valley. I'll just start from the beginning. Maybe do like an hour and just see what people think. It's quite fun. It's similar in that, you know, there's a few things. There's a museum to fill. There's fishing. You're doing a little bit of mining and looking for like artifacts, kind of like fossils. So there is that aspect. The sort of villagers or the townies, whatever you want to call them, I don't really know what people call them. You have relationships with them, so that's quite nice. You get to build that. The big difference is obviously that the days are a lot shorter. They're very sort of like scheduled, so you have to be aware of what you're doing all the time. Aww. Sorry. And that also, there is combat in the game, so there is a mines you can delve into, and there is a bit of fighting. Anyway, this is Kids. I would love for you to turn up on Cupid actually. You'd be very cute there. So maybe I'll see you in my next villager hunt. I would love that, and I probably would come back with you because you are quite cute and I've not had you before, Kid, so that would be lovely. But anyway, I guess give me your opinions on that idea, if I want to do just a sort of like one-off Stardew Valley episode just to see how it goes, or not, if you're really just more interested in keeping it purely to Animal Crossing. Okay, so we must be well into this hunt by now. We must be, well, just on over 2 hours. So I will have to check my tickets in a moment. That is that Antonio? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. This is one of those interesting islands. I have no idea what it is. I think it's interesting. It could be like a big fish island or something. I'm not seeing any fish though. Maybe it is. No, I don't think it is. It could be like trash. I don't know. But it's one that is rarely turns up. So let me just quickly check this name. Hello. You are Antonio. You're very cute. Honestly, maybe one of my favourites. You would look great in a city core. I'd love you in a city core. But anyway, I'll keep going. And let's quickly check my ticket situation. 30, okay. So we're definitely getting into the sort of crunch time, as I'd expect since we're like over 2 hours in. But I guess like maybe 10 more tickets and I'll start to really consider my options. Apart from Mitzi right at the beginning, I've not really seen anyone like super tempting. So that's quite good. Oh, it's Rodeo. I think. I will just double check that. But another like Coven wishlist guy. I didn't actually get you in the end, don't think. That's a shame. He would have been really good on that island. And he's not even I thought he was gonna be cranky, but he really isn't. He has a much higher pitched voice than I expected. But anyway, certainly not him, so let's keep going. Okay, and here we are. So who do we have here? Oh, it's a Money Rock Island, and I can already see is it Phoebe I'm not super certain. Hello? No, you're Annalise. You're another one of the Annas. There's Annabelle, there's Annalisa, and there's Annalise. Okay, I apologise. Who is Phoebe? Have I done this before? I feel like I've done this exact thing before. She's actually kind of cute. I never really noticed, but she kind of, she has these holiday vibes, and I love it. She's actually adorable. I actually, think she would look great with, like, Quinn or something. I don't know why. Never really considered her before. But let's keep going and see what we can find. So on a completely separate note, I have flipped on my humidifier. So if you can hear it bubbling away in the background, I apologise. I do think it helps a little bit, especially with your throat, because I've been, like, especially when you're talking away for like 2 hours straight, when you talk that much, it really does start to bother your throat a little bit. That is gruff. I am trying to cross the river, but it's not allowing me. I'm pretty sure that's gruff, so I'm just gonna give up trying to cross the river since my vaulting pole is not allowing me, and just keep going. So I actually got this humidifier for Christmas, and it was supposed to help for like coughs and colds, but I do actually think it's great, and so I've been using it just in general. I would recommend it actually, especially if you have a sore throat or a cough or a cold. Another rhino, but this time it's Renee. One of the Renees, I'm pretty sure. Not the horse Renee, but the rhino Renee. And I actually do think her character is very pretty. I actually quite like it quite a bit. But once again, maybe cottagecore? I don't know. Maybe Cupid. Maybe it would look nice on Cupid. I've never had it though. Okay, and so we are down to like a quarter of my tickets left. That is Marcy. Did I see her already? I kind of feel like I did, but it was very early on, so I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's a dupe. And once again, 25 left. I've actually not had that many dupes, so I guess I've been pretty lucky today. But having said that, I've not found my dreamy yet. I'm still looking for Maple, so if she would like to appear, that would be amazing. Hello? Hello, anyone? Have I missed them? Oh, there, it's so low. Did I see you earlier? Once again, maybe. I kind of feel like I did. I might have been talking at the same time though, and I might not have fully acknowledged you. Sorry about that. Oh, is it here? Yeah. Sorry, I got a bit lost there. Yeah, Maple, please. But we are now at the point where if I encounter any sort of more suiting villager at this point, since I have got less than 25 tickets left, I will seriously consider anyone that's a better fit than Canberra. And this is O'Hare. I have had you before. I think I've had you before. I'm pretty sure I have. I don't remember where though. I don't know. Where did I have you? Hopefully not on this island. It could be this island. I've got terrible memory when it comes to the sort of like filler characters is what I'll call them, since I don't want to call them anything like sort of like not important, because that's kind of rude. But yeah, not my picks, those ones. But honestly, anyone better than Canberra will be a win for me, since she really didn't quite fit the theme that I was going for anyway. I don't think he would be much better. I think that's Caesar. Because I think when he turns around he has an A on his front. He does, which always makes me think he's going to be called Owl, but he's not Owl. Owl is the poorly looking sort of green gorilla, if I'm correct there anyway. Okay, and we have another bamboo island, so let's see who we have here. They tend to be over on the right, don't they? They always do tend to be over on the right. I think this is Boomer. I'll just ask. I'm not looking for you, Boomer, I'm sorry to say. He's kind of cute though. I don't actually mind his like helmet as much as I do other characters' hats. His kind of looks like very natural to him, whereas some hats really don't look that good, or they kind of look like a skin rather than like an actual hat. But yeah, besides that, I don't know if I call it that costumed, but maybe it is. I think it's acceptable though, it's okay. Okay, and that last 10 tickets went so quickly. I can't believe how quickly that went. And we have Azalea, another character I would love on Cupid. I can't believe I keep seeing these characters that I really want on my other game. I really, truly hope that in my next villager hunt that I'm going to do, like, next, I'm not going to find, like, all the characters I want for this island. I can totally see it happening. I'm going to find, like, I'm going to find Maple, I'm going to find Molly, I'm going to find, like, Sylvana, or someone I really, really want. Okay, and we're really starting to run out of tickets now, so hopefully it's not another dupe, and it is. Okay, that's not terrible, that's not terrible. I've still got more tickets. At least it was very quick, I saw them immediately. Okay, hopefully not another dupe on this island, or another rhino, since I've seen a couple now. Who's it going to be? It's going to be you. It's going to be you. Margie? Margaret, perhaps? No, Margie. It is Margie. Okay. I do tend to get your name wrong quite a lot often. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I tend to get that name wrong. I did get it right today though. And it is someone different, so I can't complain too much. Okay, and I still have my ladder, so it's going to be one of these. Let's see who's going to be at the top here. I'm going to run just to make it slightly faster. Am I going to see any feet? No? Who's that? Who are you? Are you Rory? I don't know. I'm so sorry, lions. You are Rory. You're one of the only ones that I tend to get. But I don't know. That's because I call every lion Rory. And then hope that it's you. Because I don't even know if you deserve that sort of recognition. It's a name that I remember at the very least. So at least it's that. But I'm certainly not looking for a lion. So far no luck. And it's you again. It's you again that I had earlier. What did I call you? Winnie? Is it Winnie? Let me just double check that. It is Winnie. Sorry, after this, the Phoebe fiasco, who wasn't Phoebe? Her? I'm not sure on the horses' names anymore, so another dupe, but we still have more tickets, so let's keep going. And I'm just going to check to see how many tickets I do have left. 15, okay. Okay, we're definitely getting down in the numbers, so anyone super tempting would be great right now. That is Al. That's not super tempting. I mean, I did mention you earlier, but only to call you kind of sickly, and I don't think I'll take you. I've seen quite a lot of gorillas, unfortunately, and hardly like any cats. I think I saw one squirrel. It wasn't one that I wanted. I mean, I've seen, I think, 2 bear cubs maybe. Okay, I'm hoping for not a gorilla or a rhino, and it's a chicken. Okay, I don't know your name. I will check. Hello, you. Plucky. I definitely got that wrong last time too. Even though I did, I think, compliment your colour combination that I do quite like still. I was hoping for not a dupe though. So, how many now? Is it 14 left? Okay, and I should probably check because once again, I'm not keeping tabs. 13. Okay. Oh, it's a koala, and it's not the one I wanted. It's a very cute one though. This would definitely be an upgrade on Canberra. I probably am going to regret leaving right now because she is adorable. But I would love her on Cupid. I have so many I want on Cupid. Oh, look how cute you are, Alice. Am I going to regret leaving her behind? I probably am. Oh no. She's not very cottagecore though, is she? She's cute, but I think she'd look much better on like a Hawaiian themed island, somewhere with just a lot more pop colour, rather than what I'm going for on Bramble, unfortunately. So I may regret this, but I'm going. Okay, and I hope I don't regret that later. I hope I end up with someone half decent. Is that Avery again? Did I see that right? I did. Oh dear, all the dupes were saving up till last, were they? Okay, well, I'm just going to turn around and see who you find on the next island. And we have another one of these, so a little bit of suspense before I get there. But yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit desperate. I'm going to throw out some names like... Wait, that's Marina. I can see. I was going to say I'll see who I think is going to be at the top here, but I can see her very distinctive legs. So, oh, hello. Nice of you to, oh, not that one. Sorry. I was gonna try and wave, but I always pick the wrong thing. I don't even have a wave anyway. But it's nice of her to smile. Marina, not very cottagecore at all. I was gonna be like, oh, like Pashmina, she'll do, that'll do, I'll take her. I was thinking like Sally, I'll take Sally. Sally turns up, I'll take her. I'm just going through my list and being like, please, someone good. Oh, Meringue, you're really not cottagecore. I would love you on Cupid. Please turn up on my next villager hunt, please. The next one should hopefully be a bit easier since I've seen so many characters that I actually do want. Fingers crossed I don't like ruin that for myself now that I've just said that. But I'm going to keep going. And I have a waterfall island, so I'll just dip my camera. I don't think I saw them. Maybe I saw a flash of colour, and it was quite a bright colour, I think. Let's check. It's who are you? Who are you? Oh, I can't remember your name. I was going to call you Rolf, but Rolf's the white one. Who are you? Sorry, sir. Rowan, I'm sorry. No, I don't think I will take you back with me though. I mean, if I got real desperate, if you were my 100th villager, and I am down to my last 10, this is ticket number, what, 90 then? Oops, a wrong one. Yeah, or was it 91? I guess it is. Oh no. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, please be someone good. Please, hello. Oh, we're on one of these islands, Money Rock Island, so I'm going to see them over here on the left. Oh, I mean, you are great and I do love you, but I really can't take you home, Muffy. You're super not cottagecore. Maybe like Timbra would have been a better option, and then maybe I would have considered that, but a gothic sheep is a little bit too much. Plus I had her on Coven and I did love her, but it's not quite the character I'm after. And perhaps I'm regretting bringing this ladder with me at this point, but I might as well keep it because I have so few left now. So who's it going to be? Anyone good? Oh, I already have 2 wolves on my island. Do I bring Vivian home as a filler for now? Oh, but the problem is letting them go. Because I'd be so tempted to keep them. Oh, she does fit the theme really, really nicely, but I'm highly concerned that if I bring her back with me, I will not want her to leave. And since I already have like 3 dogs on my island and I have 2 wolves, 3 dogs and 3 wolves, that's too many. I can't do that. It's already going to be hard enough for me to split from Maddie, so I can't do that. I will regret this, but I'm going to keep going. So how many have I got left? Is it 7? Yeah, including whoever's on this island, that's 7. It's another Money Rock Island. I've not been that lucky recently with the Money Rock Islands. I mean, Muffy was great, but is it Tybalt? I can see him over there. Can you see him? I'll chase him a little bit. I think I saw him earlier, so I think this is another dupe. I could be wrong. It might have been a different tiger, but he's not quite cottagecore. I do like him as a character though, so if he was my like 100th villager, I wouldn't be that mad, honestly. I'm obviously hoping for someone good. I would really love someone good, but if I don't find someone good, it's just going to have to be what it's going to be, because I am going to do another villager hunt straight after this. What's your name? I was going to call you Alfonso. That might be right. It could be terribly wrong. It is right. Okay, that's good. I'm glad I didn't just make that up. But it probably will have to be 100 tickets or bust, or 5 tickets and bust. Maybe even I'll allow a random move in and just hope. Oh no, I can't really do that because me and Tofu, we visit each other's islands so much. I might get one of their move-ins. Or I might not. I don't actually know. I could just leave it and see what happens. I guess I'll wait and see if I don't find anyone, if I get to ticket 100. It's Celia. That's cute. I've not seen her in ages. I'm still not going to bring her home. So I have 4 more tickets. I'll see how I get on my 100th ticket, and then I guess I'll decide when I get there if I don't find anyone within the next 4 tickets anyway. Okay, and it's one of these. I'm not even going to tip the screen. I'm just going to... Oh, it's Azalea. You can see the top of her head. Hopefully you can see it. I guess I will actually run up there. But I decided, since we're running out of tickets, I'm not going to leave it too much suspense. And that is indeed Azalea. She's very cute. I could pick her up, but I still do want her on my other island on Cupid. So let's keep going. And that leaves me with, how many is this? My last 3, I think it is. Yeah, so Axel, I've not had him today, but he was one of my original starters. Hello, where are you? Back here somewhere? Hello. There you are. So I won't be bringing you back with me, even though I did actually like him on my island. He certainly does not fit the theme. Although, arguably, I do prefer him over Canberra, not gonna lie. Okay, and last 2, so let's see what I have here. I'm not immediately seeing them. Who's it gonna be? Did I see some red or pink? What was that? It was a red or pink. That is Snooty, the Snooty anteater. I do not want her. So let's see who we have on our final island and who I might be coming home with. Whether it's good or not, we'll find out. Okay, and here we are. So this is it. Either I'm going to let the plot autofill, or I'm going to pick this character up. I'm a little bit nervous. Oh no! Should I let it autofill? I don't really want this monkey on my island. I don't really like my gorillas much. Who are you? You're Louis, aren't you? I really don't want Louis, even though his colour scheme would look great. He's not very cottagecore. I can't really imagine a gorilla sort of like wandering around my island, so I think I'm going to let it autofill. That could be a mistake because it could be someone from like Coven, my last island, but I think I'm just going to do it and see who I get. If I'm lucky, it's going to be someone we don't have, or well, we've never had, sorry. If I'm unlucky, it might be a kick out from Coven. It could even be a kick out from one of Tofi's islands, so let's see what crossover we get. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to next day and see if the plot gets sold, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, and it's the next day, so let's see if it's sold. It might not sell though. Sometimes I believe there is a chance that it will not sell, so let's see if it's sold or not. Okay, and here we are. So I'm gonna run down the beach because the plot that Canberra had is on the beach, and I have sort of decorated all this area, so I'm having to sneak by. Will there be a sold sign? There is. Okay, so it has in fact sold. And who's it going to be? Hopefully it's someone new and not someone I've already had. But let's see. Julia. Okay. I'm not sure where Julia's come from. Am I wrong in thinking that I certainly don't think I've had Julia before. I don't think Tofu's had Julia either. I could be wrong. Julia, so that's the ostrich, right? I don't know, that's not who I would have picked, but that's not terrible, honestly. I'm going to take some photos now, if I can, for my my screenshot. Is it too close? I might have to include some of this beach, I think. It's a bit of a terrible day. Well, that's not what I was expecting. I guess I'll see you in her home, saying hello to her in boxes. That's not the worst. I suppose a peacock is kind of cottagecore, since it's probably one of the better ostriches to have. And feel free to tell me if I'm wrong, if I've had Julia before, or if Tofu's had Julia and I'm just not remembering correctly. But that's not quite a win for me, but I'll take it over Canberra any day. So I'll see you in a little bit for the outro. Okay, and here we are. So we have Julia, the house, very familiar. Please don't tell me that you are like an old Coven resident and I'm completely forgetting you. Will you tell me actually? Hello. Oh, do you live here on this island? Why, I do too. I just moved here today. I'm Julia, and you are? Mumsy, yes? I simply must get tidied up. Okay. Do you... Let's see, this can go here, that can go there. Well, she's not mentioned anything, like if she's from a different island yet. I really can't remember. If it was, I imagine I've had her so long ago I can't remember at all. But anyway, I have one more stop before saying goodbye. So, let's quickly pop out and I'll be right back with you guys. And here we are. So that's right, it is indeed Eric's birthday. I did notice when Isabel did her announcement today, she also said it was Eric's birthday, so I thought, what a better place to say goodbye than to see Eric and Fauna, the lovely dear couple, together. Unless you're a moose. Maybe you are, I don't know. But I have a little gift for you. I hope you like it. And it is a present for you. There you go. So I don't know if this went particularly well. It didn't go terribly. I'm gonna have to do another villager hunt though, because I didn't really get who I wanted. I just got you a checkered muffler. It's the reverse of the one I'm wearing, so we'll be like 20s. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video anyway, even if I didn't get who I wanted. It doesn't happen all the time anyway. I'm not always that lucky. Today, certainly I wasn't that lucky. Hopefully the next one I'll be a little bit luckier, and I'll be doing that video as soon as I can. So hopefully it'll be like next week that video come out, and I'll hopefully see some of the characters I saw on this villager hunt, since there are so many characters I would love on Cupid and I can't wait to do it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've said hopefully and hope so much. I'm so sorry. And if you did enjoy it, if you did watch it all the way to the end and you're not a subscriber, perhaps consider subscribing, because I don't normally ask. I don't like to ask too much, but if you would like to join me, please do, since I would really appreciate it. So I'll see you next time, and remember, mumsy words, goodbye.